Hi, and thanks for joining me. I'm Alan from my Narrowboat venture. It's great to have you all along, and a big welcome to any new subscribers. It's been a wet day. I'm out near Bridge 25 on the Leicester Summit Section of the Grand Union Canal. It's been raining this morning. I've just come out on deck to wipe down and sit so I can introduce my new cruising series to you. As soon as I got on the deck, I spotted the Yelvertoft Swans. I was quite surprised to see them this far away. They were looking rather hungry, so I gave them some food. And eventually, after milling around the boat for a while, they set off again. Yes, these are the swans from Yelvertoft Marina.
Sorry?
They're the swans from Yelvertoft Marina, where I'm all, yeah. Yeah, they've found me. My trip to Cosgrove was made in the middle of May. I had a window of opportunity to get out for 9 or 10 days, and I took that opportunity. The forecast looking ahead was literally rain every day, and I had given it a lot of thought before I decided to leave. It was Monday the 17th of May. It had been wet in the morning. I was doing my usual umming and ahhing, shall I or shan't I? But in the afternoon, about 3 o'clock, I decided to set out on my trip. I'm just setting off on another trip. I'll tell you where I'm going in a moment. Hello. Oops. So what does the cruise to Cosgrove involve? Well, it involves me leaving Yelvertoft Marina, cruising down to Watford Locks. I stopped there the night, ready for the morning, when the locks open at 10 o'clock. The Watford flight consists of 7 locks altogether, and having arrived there first, I was the first one to go through. Altogether on this trip, I went through 3 different sets of locks. The Watford locks, the Buckby flight of locks, and the Stoke Bruin locks. Quite funnily, each set of locks comprises 7. So there were 21 locks in all. And then when I arrived in Cosgrove, there is 1 lock just sort of on the end of the village, as it were, and I also went through that over an aqueduct that I will show you. I then turned and came back and moored up in Cosgrove. We're going to see the horse tunnel in Cosgrove. I'll say no more about that now, but it's something to look forward to, and I'll explain what that's all about. Now, many of you have asked me in the past for maps of where I'm going and what I'm doing. I have tried several times to use the Google mapping. I know other boat tubers use it very successfully, and they fly in and they fly out and show you where they're going to go. I can't work it out. I've spent hours and hours and hours trying, but I've just not succeeded. So I will be using the Collins Nicholson Waterways guides. Another boat creeping up behind me. I just say hello. Hello, how are you? Yeah.
Morning world.
You okay?
Yeah, good,
Yeah.
thanks.
Excellent.
How are you
Oh, you've got
doing,
your
okay?
fire going, lovely. Yeah, no, I'm fine, thanks.
Good.
Yeah.
Enjoy the day.
Yeah, cheers, and you. Nice friendly boater. Anyway, I was just saying that I will be using the Collins Nicholson Waterways guide to show you where I'm going. I'll point it out in here, and I will also have a separate map, which is a Google based map, but it's a static map, and I'll explain exactly I'm going from here to here, how many miles and kilometers it is. Many of you have asked for that, so you will know at the start of each episode what's involved. And I will be using guides 1 and 3. This is guide 3. Some of you have told me that you have these guides at home and do like to follow my progress. So that is one way of doing it. There are also other online maps available from AC Canal Planner. The Canal and River Trust have a sort of interactive map as well that you can look at. So hopefully you'll all be happy with that, seeing that many of you have asked for me to explain where I am and where I'm going. I said earlier the weather wasn't very good, and I think I had rain nearly every day. I'm going to have to shut this camera down again. The videos aren't going to be very colourful, I'm afraid. Very often I was in a waterproof jacket. I don't want to say too much about each episode and spoil the fun, but I did have issues on some days. There was some sunshine as well, I have to say. One day I'd moored up obviously overnight, and as I was getting ready to set off in the morning, I was being watched by another boater. A nice friendly chap, no problem there, but somehow it put me off doing my normal routine, and I forgot to switch the bow cam on. It was there ready to be switched on, and I forgot. So I travelled just 100 yards or so, pulled over and switched it on. I then had trouble setting off again. Good morning. I'm going to have to start my introduction again as I forgot to turn on the bow cam. I just pulled over to do it, and I've had some trouble getting off the edge back there. I thought I had got something stuck around my prop, but eventually I managed to get off the edge and get going again. But you have this feeling that everything sounds different, so I pulled over eventually. There were boats following me, and I thought it would give me an opportunity to let those boats past. So I pulled over and dived down into the weed hatch. You'll find out what happens when you watch. But I also took the opportunity to recharge the bow cam camera that I've been using. Bow cam camera doesn't sound right, does it? Anyway, I took the opportunity to recharge the camera, and it was then I had shock horror. At the end of each day's filming, I download the video I've taken onto my laptop, and I also do a secondary backup as well. Well, on this particular occasion, I had forgotten to clean the card, so I had recorded absolutely nothing. I can't begin to explain how disappointing that is when something like that happens. Because as I travel, I'm thinking about how I'm going to do the editing, because I cut in views of me with views from the bow, but I wasn't going to be able to do that. Anyway, I've overcome that. But another day, I thought at the time that I'd had 4 different camera malfunctions. It is so frustrating. Just as I was going to go into Blisworth Tunnel, I switched on one of the GoPros and it came up with an error message. Disaster. Fortunately, I switched it off and on again and it cleared itself. But day by day there were all sorts of odd things happening, and it does put you down a bit, I have to say, because you can't always look at the film you've just taken, you can't always change batteries while you're travelling, it's raining, you're wet, the cameras are wet, it gets rather frustrating. But anyway, I have done the core editing of all the episodes, and there are a lot of episodes in this series. I filmed going to Cosgrove and then coming back again. I really hope it's something you're going to enjoy watching. As I say, there wasn't a lot of sunshine, but hopefully I bring you some sunshine. So watching me should brighten your day, I hope. This week, or last Sunday, I published my 200th vlog. That has been very well received. This is a good opportunity to thank everyone for your lovely comments. They are very much appreciated by me, and thank you to those who have gone that little bit extra and made a donation. That really is very much appreciated. I'm always looking at ways of improving the channel and investing in new equipment, and I will be thinking further on that subject. So, what else can I tell you about the Cosgrove trip? What I can say is that each episode will be about 25 to 30 minutes long. As I say, some are a fraction of a day's cruising, some might be a whole day. Just depends where I am and what I'm up to. But I do know that one day I made 3 separate films from. So I hope you enjoy this upcoming series. I will be publishing the first video, or the first episode, this coming Sunday, so please do look out for that. I think I've said all I wanted to say, so I'll thank you all for watching. Hope you're all keeping safe and well, looking after yourselves, your friends and families. If you haven't yet done so, please do think about subscribing and click the little bell to receive notifications of future videos. Meanwhile, I'll say thank you again. I'm at Winwick. Did I mention that? I said I was by Bridge 25, but I am at Winwick. It's Winwick Farm behind me. Take the utmost care. Bye for now.